Hi, I'm Yolanda, and in today's tutorial we will make a cake with a winter theme. We will use buttercream for this cake. Here I have all my pastry bags filled, also flower nails and a tray to put my roses and flowers, also squares of wax paper. To make this flower, I'm using tip number 125. The pastry bag has no coupler, just a tip with the wide end of the tip down. And for this rose, I'm also using tip 125 at a 45 degrees angle with the wide end of the tip down. And as I said before, you do not need a coupler for this tip since this is a giant tip. And this is a super easy flower to make. This is just one round of tip number 2D. And with the same tip, we are going to make this rose, which is just a group of short shells joined by their tails. And with the same tip, 2D, we will make a spiral flower. To make this flower, I'm using tip number 104. I'm going to use tip 104 to make a ranunculus rose. With the same tip 104, I'm going to make a rose with fat petals using the wide end of the tip up. And these ruffle flowers are very easy to make. Just pipe ruffles with an up and down motion. If you like to make a succulent flower, you can use a tip number 368 or a tip number 352. Succulent flowers retain water in their root system, their leaves, and also their flowers. And to make this pineapple cone, we're going to use tip number 81. With tip 104, I'm going to make another ruffle flower. Only this time, I am going to make the center white. I'm going to add another 2D to the group of flowers, and this time I'm going to put a center white. Again, I use tip number 2D. And here it is, another fat petals rose using tip 104, wide end of the tip up at a 45 degrees angle. And lastly, I'm going to make another succulent, only this time I'm going to make it with 4 petals. And after this, I'm going to gather all my flowers and roses, and I am going to freeze them for 20 minutes. While my flowers are in the freezer, I'm going to smooth out my cake. I don't want to smooth it out completely because I'm going to give my cake some texture using a small spatula going from the bottom to the top. Also, I am cleaning my spatula often so that way the texture can be well defined. With my pastry bag filled with buttercream icing, lilac and gray, feed it with tip number 106 and piping reverse shells all around the bottom of the cake. And next, after my flowers have been in the freezer for 20 minutes, I'm going to pipe a mound of icing all over the top of the cake. And just taking my roses and flowers, I'm going to place them on top of the cake. Since buttercream is made with butter, be careful not to handle your flowers and roses in your hands for a long time, or else the flowers are going to start softening in your hands because of the heat of your hands. As you arrange your flowers on the cake, if you notice that the flowers that you are picking up is kind of soft, quickly stop decorating and put them back either in the freezer or in the refrigerator for 5 or 10 minutes until they harden again. So now the last thing that I'm doing here is just filling in the gaps with spirals, flowers going down, or any decorations that I want to come up with as I go. And as you can see, I also piped some white strings just to give it a winter touch. Once you finish placing the flowers on the cake, go around it a couple of more times just to make sure that all the gaps are filled and that the flowers are arranged in the proper place. So here is the final product of my winter cake. As you can see, I do not have any yellow or pink or bright purple. The tones of my cake are for winter, these colors like this. This is all for today. I hope that you learned a lot. I thank you for being with me making this beautiful cake. Please share, and if you like to receive more tutorials like this, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you again. I see you back here with another tutorial soon. In the meantime, God bless you.